speaking last month with some students regarding girls to ladies and the fact that the group is being forced to reject some of the members because of our 90% policy and so on. And I just wanted to come again because I haven't heard anything and I don't want my concerns to fall by the wayside. And I'd like to share an experience that's happened between then and now. I have a female student in my class who was part of Girls to Ladies. And she was being non-productive in class. And I pulled her outside and I started talking to her, asking her why she wasn't working. And she said, well, I'm not concerned about school right now. I have these things going on. And as it turned out, she had a parent who passed away about 6 or 7 months ago, and her other parent is basically out of the picture. So she had a lot of concerns, and she's going through a very hard time. And I immediately brought her to the school social worker, who we're lucky to have. And in the course of speaking to her, the girl said, well, is big brothers, big sisters around? Because she realizes that she needs kind of a mentor in her life. And the social worker said, well, they don't really deal with teenagers so much. What about girls to ladies? And she looked at me and said, well, you told me I can't be a part of that anymore. So it's still very much a pressing issue, and these are real people who need to be a part of this right now that we're talking about. So thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you, Mr. Kinson.
Good evening. I would like to speak to this very same issue. My name is Robert Reed. I am a 21-year retiree of the NYPD. I am currently the governor of the Optimist Club. Our motto is bringing out the best in children. I have firsthand knowledge of the Girls to Ladies program. We have been involved in the New Windsor, Cornwall, and Newburgh area within the school system, helping disadvantaged at-risk youth in regards to having them be involved in programs that help them reach out and help community. Just some of the programs that we're involved in is the Head Start program. We do a holiday party in which these kids help out by a feeding program for a nursery school program. We offer Student of the Month awards. And the largest portion of what we do is trying to foster programs exactly like Ms. Hutchinson just talked about. And a program which disenfranchises at-risk youth is very dangerous. And I'll speak back to my credentials as a NYPD sergeant retiring. I actually retired out of the School Safety Task Force, which was a task force in New York City, where 160 police officers were put into schools. And it had become such a problem within 10 of those identified schools where problems within the schools were being criminalized, and there was a need for the safety of all involved that police officers come in. And we were very sensitized. We picked officers that were their officers. We put officers that were familiar with gang recruitment techniques and everything like that. And we found that largely by getting these kids involved in positive mentoring programs, that when they were available to these programs, we didn't see them in the troubles that they were getting into at the school. So I would just appeal to you to consider the policies that would exclude children from the opportunities for being involved in positive mentoring programs like this. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Reed.